pretty much do whatever you want. So I'm running short on time, so I'm going to finish my bouquet. And I'll be right back. As much as I love to record, I realize I don't have enough time left. I only have 3 minutes. But this is pretty much what I have for my base. Now, you would like to take your sphagnum moss, or not sphagnum, but Spanish moss, and you would this stuff is really messy. So I'm going to be kind of going fast on the tutorial. You want at least that much. No more, no less. You kind of rip it off. If you can't rip it off, just use scissors. Oh, this stuff is messy. But get like a nestful. And what you do is that you would pretty much fit it to on top of the girl's hair any way you like. And then as soon as you got the shape, you put a lot of glue down and you would put it on top of her head. And I'll come back to that when I'm done. Now, after you shape it to your head, which I have done, you would have to put a lot of glue down and you kind of flatten it out. And make sure it's short enough in the back so you can grab that hook and hang it. If you want long hair, just leave it short in the back since nobody sees it, and just kind of drape it over the sides depending on what kind of doll you made. Now, I'm going to set this off to the side and I'm going to work on the wings. Now, depending on what you do, if you use real duck wings or fake wings or whatever, if you just want to do the ribbon, pretty much just take a whole bunch and you kind of make one loop, small loop, and you would bunch it together. And then you would unravel, make another small loop, bunch that. And then what you do, you keep going and going, and you make a bigger loop, and then you make another big loop. Now, what you do here is that you would take your 24 gauge wire and you would pretty much snip some off, making sure I don't cut that. And you would pretty much wrap tightly around this bunch so nothing comes undone. And then you would pretty much cut it from there. And then what you would do from there, the same way you do with the hands, make sure it's very tight and kind of wrap it around, cut this small bit off and fold it in, and then you would pretty much glue it onto the back so it's even. But in my case, since I did mine a little loose, I'm tightening it because I'm running out of time, so I'm doing this a little fast. Yeah, this is the bad thing when you run out of room on your phone. Alright. And then for the halo, you just pretty much take that stuff or whatever you want to use